What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Beta Memoirs. And today we finally found the bulls. Yes, we had quite an interesting week last week, but we rallied hard into Friday, only to sell off. Today was interesting. Last night, the futures, they opened flat. Came in this morning, not really sure where we're going to go because it didn't move at all since the futures last night. But being said, we did have a nice rally. It did take a little bit of time, but a lot of things just started running out of the gate this morning. A lot of the leaders came, they showed up. Even Tesla decided to show up about midday today. Had a nice run towards the end of the day to the point to where tomorrow Tesla looks like it's going to make a big run, to be honest. There's a lot of data, a lot of stuff going on with crypto as well. I know Elon Musk even came out towards the end of the day and said that they are trying to develop a better Doji coin, and not only that, but create a more efficient blockchain. And I guess he's met with a lot of the heads of crypto as well. That kind of dumped the market briefly. As soon as the market closed, though, the market jumped right back up. But things like Square popped, MicroStrategies, anything that essentially was holding crypto started really popping. Being said, tomorrow I think is going to be a big day. There's a lot of stuff that's been pushing up. A lot of stuff is back to setting up for all-time highs. And I think we're just getting started for this week. We do have data coming out this week, though. That's one thing to keep in mind that may influence the markets. I don't think it's going to drop us unless the numbers are completely off. It could actually help us rally. So that being said, just be mindful of that. Manage your risk. The only things I've been swinging overnight have essentially being shares. I've been intraday scalping Tesla mostly today, and I did scalp Square as well, briefly as well today. But let's go ahead and pull up the charts. Let me get this guy loaded here. So yeah, as far as a SPY here, let me pull up the old SPY. If I could do this correctly, that would be awesome. Again, we're opened up back over the middle of Bollinger Band, which is great to see. It's something I talked about over the weekend. I wanted to see this candle. We did open up over it. We're actually hitting some resistance here, so we might get a little bit of a pullback tomorrow, which I was expecting. That's why I didn't want to hold any options overnight. But once we break, again, this 420, we're in a good spot right now. But now that we broke above 420, we could definitely go to all-time highs is what I'm looking at on the daily for the SPY. But, I mean, everything is looking really good. Now, SPY looked almost completely ran straight up. Tomorrow I expect a pullback and a retest of that 418 mark, and then go from that point and proceed to go higher for all-time highs. QQQ did well today. Again, like I said, we had that pullback. I was kind of concerned. We were sitting here. We didn't really sell. We didn't really, could have gone either way, to be honest. But we pulled out hard. A lot of the, like I said, a lot of the leaders, tech leaders, really ran today. Had a tremendous job. Your Facebooks, Snap had a huge day. Roblox had a huge day, and NVIDIA had a huge day today, which were a lot of the ones that I called out yesterday. So if you did get those, congratulations, because those were some that had fantastic momentum coming into today, and straight out of the gate, they pretty much ran all day. I think only towards the end of the day, a lot of them sold off. So as far as my watch list for tomorrow, this is what I got. I got Tesla, Amazon, Square, and PLTR. Again, leaders, these two here, I think tomorrow, especially Tesla breaking that 603 mark was important. I think now Tesla can really run from this point. Amazon is kind of wedged funny, but if we do gap up tomorrow, I can see us really running hard. Square actually had that nice push towards the end of the day to where it looks like it could be a runner for tomorrow. Palantir, again, on the daily looks fantastic. So the first one we got is Tesla. Tesla, like I said today, it started out slow. It did sell off. I didn't grab it down here, but I actually grabbed it here just before the push up. I got some weeklies and rode these all the way up. And actually, when it came down to retest, I actually sold out those weeklies about some monthly ones and rode those out till about a 612 mark, and I got out. Didn't want to hold those overnight. I mean, I'm still in shares in this, so I wanted to hold this overnight. But again, it's breaking out of this consolidation down here, which is good to see. We're back over the 200, which is also great to see. We're going to have some resistance here at the 623 mark. But I think once we break that, then we start moving up even higher from that point. And tomorrow, I think, would be a good start to that. I think tomorrow we can get some gas early in the morning and then probably take off from that point if we don't gap already. So I'm expecting continuation with this, especially Tesla, because it's been really bogged down the past couple months. To be honest, it's done nothing but really sell off. And every time it tries to push, it gets knocked back down. So I definitely see a lot of strength in Tesla for tomorrow. Amazon is the other one I do have tomorrow. It is kind of in this wedge pattern. It's been kind of sitting flat against this. So if it does break this tomorrow, that 32.57, I can see Amazon catching some steam and start pushing back to all-time highs as well. Again, there's going to be a resistance along the way, but I think once we break this pattern, which will be tomorrow, either we're going to go down or up, but ultimately I think it will start gaining some steam back. So it's something else I want to keep a watch on for tomorrow. And then Square is the other one I have. Square's, again, consolidation. I've been sitting in shares for a couple days now, but I do like this consolidation. And then finally today we had that crypto news, and it really broke us out back over the 200. And it looks like after hours we're starting to push up as well, which is great to see. It has been beaten down quite a bit. It's got a lot of room to run. 280 possibly, right back to all-time highs is a very good possibility. I mean, Square is a great company. I love the fundamentals, and it's a big reason why I traded a lot. A lot of the ones I normally rotate in and out of are ones that I've done due diligence on, and I believe in the fundamentals of that company. So I'm willing to go heavier when in shares. I'm willing to hold longer in those particular positions, and I do scalp them as well. So I do all three of those. And then the next one I do have is PLTR. Now, PLTR, this one's always been hard for me because I played it a lot when it was around the 25 mark and it held well. Now, since this second wave of selling, it's been really choppy and really hasn't made up its mind. Right now, it's been consolidated. I've been actually watching this for a couple of days because I do like the consolidation here, but really, it needs to make that 21.51 mark tomorrow. But one of the reasons I wanted to bring it up, because on the daily, it actually looks very good. As long as we, again, hold above this 21.15 tomorrow, we got some running space to the 22.30. We break that, we can go back to our back up, start making our way back up. But ultimately, seeing this on the daily and getting over the middle Bollinger Band is important. Or back over the 200 on the daily. All those are good signs. So we try to get through this chop. That's why we had a lot of sideways action. But ultimately tomorrow, that looks good. I think this might actually pump out of the gate tomorrow and gain some momentum. I know Wall Street Bets crowd, they talk about Palantir quite a bit. So that's something else to keep in mind. You might get some more momentum if it does hold that and break that tomorrow. But that's essentially what I got. Everything is looking really good from this point. We've reclaimed a lot of stuff. That doesn't mean we're completely out of the water, but I do see us making a big run here tomorrow. Continuation is what is important here, and I think big tech is leading the way. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of the second tier tech, which I didn't have a lot of tickers on here, but if there's any second tier tech that you really like, I can really see that starting to make a push tomorrow. There's some things I didn't mention, but they may be another day and they may be ready. The setup might be there, in my opinion. But so this week could be a huge week. Today was a great day for myself. Tomorrow could be another. I think it's even going to be a bigger day and even bigger week coming forward. So before you leave, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.